Good morning, grade 7 students. This is Miss Rita, Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Today's writing lesson is going to be Compare and Contrast Essay, Part 1. Our learning objective for today's lesson is students will analyze how a compare and contrast Venn diagram is drawn out and filled in. Please take out your writing copybooks, that way you can take some notes. What is a compare and contrast essay? A compare and contrast essay is an essay evaluating the similarities and differences between two subjects. With that being said, it means you have two subjects within the same category. However, you're trying to analyze and identify how are they similar and how are they different. These subjects will be in the same category, but different. You might compare and contrast two different kinds of pets or two novels from the same historical time period. What does compare mean? Comparing means to examine two or more objects, ideas, or people in order to note the similarities. For example, comparing soccer to basketball, they are both sports. That's the similarity between them. Now that you know what compare means, what does contrast mean? To contrast in order to show unlikeness or differences. For example, contrasting soccer to basketball, soccer is played by kicking the ball, however, basketball is played by dribbling the ball. That's the difference between them. Whenever you're comparing or contrasting something, you have to use proper signal words. In the Venn diagram in front of you, I have listed few signal words to show, contrast, and compare. Take a minute to read them. Please pause the video until you are done. Whenever you are writing a compare and contrast essay, you have to start by drawing out a Venn diagram. How is a Venn diagram useful? A Venn diagram helps you brainstorm your ideas. In front of you is the Venn diagram shown with two differences onto the side and the similarities in the middle. I also listed few signal words you can use whenever you are comparing and contrasting. If a student compares, he explains what two things have in common. If a student contrasts, he explains the difference between two things. Now, it's your turn. Let's start by comparing the following two kinds of food: healthy food to unhealthy food. Write down 4 similarities between both kinds of food and write down 4 differences between both kinds of food. Please draw out a Venn diagram. Pause your video until you are done. Great job, rock stars! In front of you, I have drawn out a Venn diagram and I have listed the similarities and differences between healthy food and unhealthy food. Note how I didn't use any signal word when I was filling in the Venn diagram. You do not have to use signal words as you're filling in the Venn diagram. However, you have to use signal words as you're writing your essays. It doesn't necessarily mean that your answers are incorrect if they do not match my answers. Those are just what I found between the similarities and differences between healthy food and unhealthy food. However, you can have different answers and they can still be correct. Great job, 7th grade. You did an amazing job today. Here's your homework. Draw out a Venn diagram comparing and contrasting living in a big city to living in a small village. Write down 4 similarities and 4 differences. Your homework is due on Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. Feel free to contact me with any questions you have. Have a great day.